in the wrong here? Is this a stupid hill to die on? There's a part of me telling me to see a divorce lawyer just to see what my options are because I'm not sure this will ever change. I know this is going to sound incredibly selfish, but I want kids, but I now don't see myself having any with my husband in the foreseeable future. And if this isn't going to work out, I don't want to spend the next 5 years of wasting time and money on therapy and missing a chance to find someone I actually can start a family with. Someone who can be a committed father and husband before he's a son. Many thanks to anyone who's read all of this. Edit. Thank you, everyone. I stepped away for a while and came back to a lot of support. I think it's time to put my big girl pants on, unfortunately. AITA has no consensus bot. OOP was NTA relevant/top comments commenter 1. NTA mommy's boy could even be bothered to visit you in the hospital. This is definitely the hill to die on. Cut your losses and leave him to his mommy. Commenter 2. Exactly. Didn't visit and then went out of contact when there had already been a complication. What was his plan of those labs that needed to be watched had turned to needing to contact next of kin? OOP. He kept saying it was a simple procedure and there wouldn't be any emergencies. It was a simple but invasive surgery. It's not like I had a mole removed. Commenter 3. Your husband dropped you OFF? NTA. My mother had 95 surgeries in her lifetime. He was at the hospital for all 95. Stay at your sister's house and have her get your stuff. This is the mountain to die on. Commenter 4. Possible disagree here. I've had a couple of surgeries and I prefer to just be dropped off. I don't see any reason for my husband to just sit around when there's nothing he can possibly do to influence the outcome. But that is my preference and OP's preference might be different. However, I do want/expect my husband to visit if I'm going to be in the hospital overnight. And from OP's tone it seems like she does too. So that's a red flag. The point is, it's not staying or visiting or picking up. It's knowing what your partner wants and doing that. OP didn't seem super upset about the dropping off part, just the visiting and picking up part. I will say that going somewhere without cell service on a day you know your partner will likely need you is a D***CK move no matter what the circumstances. OOP. Possible disagree here. I've had a couple of surgeries and I prefer to just be dropped off. To be fair, that's me too. I didn't want him to take PTO for the whole day, but I did expect him to visit me after work, at least to check in. Commenter 5. He left you alone in the hospital. He went somewhere without cell service when he knew you were being discharged. He didn't call you back until that night, hours after you were meant to be discharged. This man is ridiculous, and that is unforgivable. Let his mom have him. You are not overreacting thinking about divorce, and you are definitely NTA update. Wayback Machine. June 8th, 2025. Almost 1 month later. Hi all. I posted a month ago about my husband basically abandoning me at the hospital to entertain his visiting mother. I thought I'd post an update. We're done. I'm still in my sister's place, and my boss is letting me work remotely due to the commute. But I have an apartment I'm moving into in July that's a 10-minute drive from my job. Thank you to everyone who responded. It was a bit overwhelming. I went into defensive mode and thought I put my husband in a bad light. But you all really slapped the rose-colored glasses off me. We spoke on the phone every day the first week I was away. He asked his mother to leave ASAP, so I would feel comfortable coming back home. After a week I told him I still needed space, and I was